Good morning, it's Burkathy here to provide you my innovation speech. So this speech is one that has hit me a whole lot closer to home than any of the rest of them by far. As I have said in previous speeches, I have always known what I wanted to do, and I've tried to live accordingly by living sustainably, trying to buy locally grown and sustainably grown products, as well as trying to reduce, reuse, and recycle, though back home for me that was a bit more difficult because they didn't actually have a recycling program. Now, that being said, let's get into the satisfaction part of my innovation speech. With the critical thinking speech topic, I had discussed how zoological facilities are at a definite disadvantage because of the way the movie Blackfish portrayed us. But with that being said, we still stand a chance. We're still making a difference, and if we can get people to see that we're making a difference, we'll be doing a whole lot better than we are currently. So, satisfaction. Well, as far as a plan goes, plans start with yourself. I have always been a proponent of this. If you can't do it yourself, if you can't live a certain way, if you can't act a certain way, then you can't ask people to do that with their own lives. So, I want to advocate for conservation. I want to advocate for the facility and the facilities in the future that I'm going to represent. I want to support the programs that we have and support the reason that we exist. We're trying to make a difference. We're trying to do large-scale conservation through ex situ husbandry and care. But, with that being said, I can't do it alone. Zoos need to take more of an initiative to get their keepers to go out and talk to more people. Zookeepers are afraid to wear their uniform in public because of the scrutiny that we face by the public. I myself have run into this issue. I have people tell me that I really need to evaluate my life choices, and I've had people tell me that I'm a monster because I keep animals in cages. But that's not what I do. And if I can get people to give me 5 minutes of their time to explain what I do on my day-to-day and how I'm trying to help, people generally listen. Now, there's also a public initiative with this. If the public can advocate for what zoological facilities are doing, or advocate for the facilities that are doing things properly, like the roughly 230 AZA institutions in the nation, then what we're up against isn't going to seem so massive. Now, let's go into the visualization. If the audience were to accept this and my solution, it would be an ideal universe. It is probably never going to happen, but if they can use the fire that's underneath them to advocate against zoos and use it to advocate for conservation, we'd be going the correct direction and maybe avoid the sixth mass extinction that we're heading towards. If people could stop and look at the projects like SeaWorld and stop advocating against SeaWorld. Without SeaWorld, we wouldn't have orcas for people to complain are in zoos. Now, the actions are simple. Sustainable, reduce, reuse, and recycle. Thank you.